Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. This time around, it's a follow-up video on my TV, the S95B. This is mostly going to talk about the repair process with Best Buy, how it was to them, so on and so forth. I will also go through the comment section on my previous video, select certain comments, and answer some questions that were posted on there. And yeah, so let's get this started. Best Buy was very easy to deal with. They were straightforward, very helpful, and they they didn't ask any real questions. Like the instant I told them that I had burn-in on an OLED, they're like, "Oh, okay." That was it. They went, ordered the parts, came, and did the repair. They came in on the 7th of September and took about an hour to do the repair. Like I said, very straightforward. The techs answered all the questions I had, which was awesome. I took some pictures. I wasn't able to take video, as it looks like Best Buy doesn't want people taking videos of their employees. So, yeah. As you can see, all they did was transfer the electronics from my old TV panel. It was straightforward. Like I said, it took them an hour to do it. The nice thing about the new panel is that it's very straight. So, yeah. The questions I asked the Best Buy tech were mostly about the coverage on my warranty. As he explained it to me, it doesn't matter. As long as I have the warranty, they'll come in as many times as needed to replace the panel. Doesn't matter how many times I burn in the screen, they'll come and replace it. And they'll keep doing it as long as they have the parts or until Best Buy determines that it be more economical just to give me a different team money for a replacement. So, yeah. And the nice thing that I found out when they sent me the invoice was that the burn-in was covered by the factory warranty. So it did not go through the Best Buy warranty. It went through the Samsung warranty. So that's great to know that Samsung is covering burn-in. Now, I need to go and find out how long the actual factory warranty is, Samsung. Hopefully, it's longer than a year. Hopefully, they'd extended it. Because if they extended it, that's awesome. But at the moment, I'm going to go under the presumption that I have 3 years worth of warranty. So, yeah. So I'm happy about that. Now, let's go ahead and go through the comment section because there's a few comments that I saw on here that I was just like, yeah, whatever. Where is it? Dude, Degenerate Pepperoni. Is this an issue on the A95K? So, all TVs, not all TVs, but all OLEDs will have burn-in eventually. It's just a matter of when it happened. Not if, but when. So even though the A95K has a heatsink, it still will happen eventually. It's just going to be a matter of use case of what exactly you're doing on the TV, what content you're playing. If you're just have a mix content on the TV, then more than likely burn-in won't happen very soon. It'll probably happen like a few years down the line. If you're using it as a PC monitor like I do, it will probably happen sooner. So, To Patty E. My wallpaper is from the wonderful artist known as Fujiwara. He is or she, I don't know, is a great artist. They have great artwork. Tons and tons of great artwork. So I've shared the link to their profile on Pixiv. So check them out. To Melkuru Ryu. To answer your question in regards to my Windows bar color, my Windows bar was set to dark themed, and as I tried to explain on the AVS forums, during the day when I'm working, I have Twitch set to full screen, and I have that playing in the background. Go full screen while I work on my laptop during work and stuff like that. But when I get off work, or if I'm like browsing the web or something on personal TV or personal computer and stuff like that, that's when the taskbar was visible. But on average, I want to say I use my TV with my computer like between 12 to 14 hours a day on average. You can figure out the rest on stuff like that. So in regards to Tom Pupino, and I'm sorry for everyone if I'm butchering your names, I apologize, but if you're happy with your TV, that's great. I have 2 LCDs downstairs basement. I've had them for years. They're awesome. They're great. I was just in the market for a new TV, and the S95B was released, and I said, you know what? I want to give OLED a shot. And I did. And I am happy with my OLED. It's a rather nice TV. It's just I should have been a little bit more cautious, or at least more cognizant on the fact that the burn-in was going to happen. Yeah, but now that I know about the warranty process, and knowing that Samsung is covering for burn-in, and I know what Best Buy is going to do, I'm not too concerned about it, because now I have 3 years worth of warranty that this TV is covered. So if burn-in happens again, I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll just have the panel replaced again and keep going without any worry. Hopefully, like by year 3, they'll be like, yeah, we're just gonna give you money for a different TV. The Chuck Aro, like to answer Chuck Aro, LCDs are not the end-all technology. I know you wanna believe that, but I'm gonna tell you right now. Back in the late 80s when LCD was introduced to the market, and pretty much the entirety of the 90s, and then very early in the 2000s, LCD suffered from burn-in. Don't know. Major burn-in. Because LCD, if you don't know, is liquid crystal diode. There is a liquid inside your screen. And that suffered from burn-in. And it was mostly due to the liquid hardening what it is. How they mitigated that issue was that they replaced the liquid with a liquid that was more resistant to heat, and they replaced the lighting with LEDs, which produce less heat. And they kept replacing those LEDs with more efficient LEDs and more low heat LEDs. And that's how we have the LED TV of today. Do LED TVs suffer burn-in? Yes, they do. The difference is that you will not have burn-in for like years. We're talking about like a minimum of 10 years before an LCD or an LED TV suffers burn-in. And by that time, you more than likely are to have replaced that TV with something newer, more than likely. So most people never notice that. Now, for you calling it OLED trash, that's your own personal opinion. OLEDs right now are at the same state that LCDs, LEDs were back then. That's where they're at right now. Now, could TV manufacturers and panel manufacturers decide that they want to go with a different technology? Yes. Yes, they could. Because that's exactly what happened to plasmas. Like, literally, at first they were all into plasmas, but then they went and said, nah, let's go ahead with something that's more economical to manufacture. And they could do the same thing here. Right now, micro LEDs are way too expensive, like way outside the realm of any normal person being able to purchase one. So, yeah. So the manufacturers are not looking into that technology at the moment. At least not until they reach a point where they are affordable for everyone. Okay, done with that. To Jesper Ornald. Sorry. So, in regards to heating, if you put your hand near the screen, near the actual screen, if you feel like the air around it is really hot, then yeah, your panel is gonna suffer burn-in really quickly. Now, if it's like normal room temperature, it's less likely to happen soon. It's more than likely gonna happen later. Now, in regards to the metal on your back panel, that's a totally different matter. That's not your screen. That's actually the electronics in the back that's heating up. And if they are heating up enough where it's making that metal bracket in the back, that plastic bracket, to be really hot, then there's something wrong, and you should probably contact either Samsung or whoever your warranty are, and have them look at that, because there's probably more than likely the electronics in there are going to short out. And yeah. To answer Sammy 1001, the reason why I don't use HDR is because I play a lot of fighting games. And if you don't know, when it comes to fighting games, you want the lowest possible input delay there is. You want the lowest. And anything that adds to input delay is actually detrimental to your experience. Absolutely detrimental. HDR adds input delay. I know it's like some people will say it shouldn't add. It does. It does add to it. That is the reason why I don't use it. Yeah, it might make everything look super nice, but at the sacrifice of being able to do a combo, yeah, no. Now, when I go and watch a movie, if it's encoded in HDR, yeah, I might use HDR in that. Like, I just watched Top Gun Maverick on this TV, on this new panel with HDR, and I enjoyed it. It was awesome. That was honestly the second time I've ever used HDR on this TV for this TV. So, yeah. But when it comes to gaming, no, I will not be using HDR. To Power Planner. So it doesn't matter what OLED TV monitor you choose, it will eventually suffer from burn-in. Doesn't matter. It's just a matter of when it will happen. The good thing about the C2 is that it has a heatsink, so it'll take a lot longer for that to happen. So honestly, as long as you have a good warranty, and LG has good warranty because they have 5 years worth of warranty that covers burn-in. And if you buy it from Best Buy and get Best Buy's warranty, which you can get a maximum of 5 years, that's 10 years of warranty that will be on that TV that will cover burn-in. So, yeah. So I wouldn't worry about it and go with whatever you think is the best for you. Cosa pase, yo no sé qué decir. El televisor se quemó porque estaba usándolo para mi computadora. Eso pasa. Ahora, tú tienes ese 7 que tenía para 3 años. Eso es bueno para ti. Solo estoy diciendo que cosa pasó que contribuyó a la televisión haciendo quemado. Ahora yo sé que yo tengo 3 años de garantía que cualquier cosa pase, ellos van a reemplazar el panel y voy a tener todo va a estar bien. So, that's my attempt at good Spanish. No. To Major Kursk. So, as I mentioned before, earlier in the video, Samsung is covering for burn-in. So, yes, they covered it, placed the panel. It's awesome. It's something that it's good to know that at the moment, if Samsung doesn't increase their warranty period, I will have a total of 3 years warranty on TV. Now, if Samsung does increase it more than a year, and I'm hoping they will, then that'll be better. To Quantum TV. Welcome to my channel, first of all. So, to answer your question, yes, it is burn-in. It is not image retention. So the text came in and they verified it. So the dark area on the right, the dark area for the taskbar that got burned in, that is actual physical damage to the quantum dot layer. So yes, actual burn-in, like real burn-in. We're not talking about fake image. No, we're talking about real burn-in. Now to the bright areas of that is might have been actual image retention, but according to the text, that's less likely. They actually believe that's just the standard. That's just not the standard, but more likely the degradation of the organic material, that because it was a dark themed, the TV never compensated for everything else that was bright and made the brighter taskbar area. You know what I mean. In regards to the discoloration on the top right corner, they have no idea why that happened. They have no idea how it could happen. In all honesty, they're rather surprised and confused. And who I mean by that was the Best Buy techs and also the Samsung tech who came in to check it when I first reported that I had burn-in. They have no idea, like zero idea how that was possible. They're kind of confused by it a little bit. So, yeah. To Jeff Melanson, I was in the market for a new TV, and I decided to give OLED a shot. I'm still happy with my purchase. It's just now I'm more cognizant on the fact that I have to be careful with certain things. And that's it. And I have adjusted. I know some people will say, oh, you're babying it. No, I'm not. I'm just auto hiding the taskbar, and then once in a while I'll move my browser window to like a corner like this while I'm browsing. That's it. Or yeah, that's it. Nothing else has changed. So yeah. Okay. That's everything. Now to the last section of this video, I know someone asked me in a private message about my current settings for this TV, and I went ahead and made a nice pie chart here. So the things that are under the GR and GM, right, are the settings that I recommend for an accurate picture. Well, the ones under MS, as you can tell up here, are my actual settings, the settings that I put on my TV personally, that I like using. And I am happy with my settings. Now, this section in the bottom, right here, the Aim HDR, which I do not use, but I just up here, who may like aiming in HDR. This is what I would recommend for, give or take, the best, closest to accurate settings for HDR. Yeah. Okay. And that'll be it. If you liked the video, like, subscribe, you know? All that good stuff. All that good jazz. And thanks for watching. Till next time.